Today is day 1 of the Masters Tokyo tournament. In case you aren't familiar with the format, these teams on screen will have to win 2 games in their group in order to qualify for playoffs, where they will join these teams who are the highest seeded in their region. We have 3 matches today: FUT vs Evil Geniuses, DRX vs Attacking Soul Esports, and EDG vs T1. Up first is FUT vs Evil Geniuses, and EG was slightly favored coming into this one, since their star player Demon 1 is in Tokyo, whereas initially there were doubts about whether he would make it or not. The maps for this series are Split for EG, Lotus for FUT, and then Pearl as the decider. Looking at the agent select here for Split, a fairly standard comp for Evil Geniuses. Meanwhile, FUT have a KO, which you don't see too often on this map. Firstly for Split, I wanted to show round 7, which was just an eco for FUT, but it still got pretty close.
Keeping them at bay, yeah, now the satchel pushes them forward. Jogmo looking for another, but well done to tuck behind the Cosmic Divide for now.
That movement from Jogmo is great, and Demon 1 follows up after he falls off. They're going to go fast through this, though.
No flash.
Oh, he's high.
Yeah, he is, and he's going to continue to go forward, but EG keeping him back. We settle into a 2v2. The spam from Demon 1 falls down to 1.
Oh, there's no way you expect him coming from spawn.
Oh, yeah.
And then round 18 to close out the map.
On the other side, that camera spots it. Demon 1 going for more. There's no teammates here. He wants to end this game.
Yep, he wants to make a play. There's the gravity well off of the flash. Lucio having him slip the net, but that's all right because help is here. Jogma swinging around. It's all onto Mr. Fallen. To keep the map alive in a situation like this, impossible.
So EG take their map pick of Split very dominantly, Com was great on the Viper, and their whole team looked pretty solid on defense. Now on to Lotus, and once again, FUT are sticking to their KO. Clearly a comfort agent to them, but overall you don't see too much KO here. As far as highlights go for Lotus, it was basically just the Boostio show.
And that's what it seems like. That's where they're headed. Boostio keeping him back for now. Jogmo trying to swing out as well. You can see it, but Boostio may hold the line by himself. There's the spam that we were just referring to. In the face of the lockdown, Boostio swings out and gets 4. Maj in an impossible situation, and the very first ace in Japan goes to Boostio. Another kill acquired.
I mean, they're looking for spam here. Com has a fault line, too, to make it difficult.
And there's a flash. There it is. The swing. Boostio's gone aggressive. Boostio's gone aggressive, and he gets 4. Not able to land the ace, but time is short. Cracks with 3. Time ticking away. And there's no way that we just saw that.
That's crazy.
Nobody's heard that from that distance. And now paranoia instilled as they wonder where has he gone. While Demon 1, Flash gets 2.
Full blind.
Dashing back, getting up high, the knives don't land.
Nobody there to help, but they're fine sitting behind this field, and Ethan gets it anyways.
And now Jogamo appears. The early ult repositioned.
One enemy remaining.
A couple of bullets into the back of the hopes and dreams of FUT on that round.
Despite being down 9-12 at one point, EG end up also taking Lotus in overtime 14-12. Boostio was absolutely insane this map. He ends up with 35 kills for the game, just an incredible performance from him, and so Evil Geniuses take the series 2-0. So now this means FUT drops to the elimination match, meanwhile EG will verse the winner of our next game. Now our second match of the day is DRX vs Attacking Soul Esports, and going into this one, it was expected to be very one-sided in DRX's favor. The maps for this series are Fracture for Attacking Soul, Pearl for DRX, and Ascent as the decider. Team comps are fairly standard for map 1, Attacking Soul have the double duelist, whereas DRX are running a fade. For Fracture, I wanted to show these 3 rounds for the highlights.
Hiding in the smoke, in the main smoke. He knows he's surrounded. Locks onto it. Mako's taken out. Doesn't have his util there, and A main controls also there. There's a fight to be taken towards B main, but all is happening. Orbital strike clears through, no kill to be found off of it. This positioning is so awkward. Stacks, it's brought down low. Angles here, a wide fight, and they do double face it. At the same time here, DRX need to get a bit of a move on. They don't have control of any of this. What a position. What a kill to find. Nano Swarm, it's too short. Doesn't land onto it, damage done, still spamming. Stops to defuse, and Buzz. He contains.
For Monk to use his ulti and deny their entry.
Oh, balance! He just wants to take the fight. Life up into the corner, double up trap, he's avoiding it. Dash, disengage, re-engage, is all over the place. What a kill to find. The Bucky. That's 2 in tower. Mako, rocket to the side, dodging, juking, trying to avoid it. Damage is done.
Info peak earlier that got punished very heavily.
He's gone for it again. It's a slight jiggle. Doesn't get his head ripped off. It's a flash repeat. Play being made. What? HFMI, I mean, the reactions from that man, he increased the DPI of his mouse to dodge that.
And Life did the same.
This way, that way, does not matter. Now to Rocket. Sent flying down to the close corner. Foxy9, he's got to try and anchor. He's got one of his own. The ult, it connects, it lands, and just like that, they all fall down. It's up to YH. Can he salvage the round? Can he salvage the map? It's a 1v3, no more util to work with. There's a lockdown there. There's one. Will not get the second.
DRX ended up taking Fracture 13 to 10. Attacking Soul still looked pretty good though. Life especially performed well, getting 9 first bloods on this map alone. Now on to Pearl, and this is still the old Pearl on patch 6.10, so the changes on B side aren't going to be here. I wanted to highlight this round from Buzz, which was insane.
Well, there's no way he thinks about YH being behind it this time, does he? He looks like he's
Holding it. He's holding it. Spots him. YH running back as well. Waiting for the rest of his team. Fight's taken though. It's a little bit disjointed. Dodged Buzz. Is he really going to be that guy? Pushing forwards. All the way round. Buzz nails the shot. Are you not entertained?
And then this round I thought was a little strange and worth showing.
They can afford to stack over towards A. But it is being watched for. And the shot's there.
Who needs a Killjoy turret?
Yeah.
Got a KO with
YH with the off. Magical stuff. Plan still needs to go down though, and they want to play up close inside the pit. They deny it. Chance to get into the post plant. Still 50 seconds remaining. How does this get offset? Spike picked back up. Life still close here. He's got the judge. It's a bit of a team flash. Up close. What is that? He's updrafted.
Oh, that's
Gonna take him out. Stacks hits a nasty shot with the reactions, and the spike eventually planted. Mako. He's got himself a judge now as well. Himself falling from the main position. Fragment nade will push them off from the tap. Initially, a flash play to attempt a sturdy operator to try and spam with, to try and play the post to Shorty as well. It's not the right tool for the job, you just have to back away.
So DRX ended up winning their map pick of Pearl 13 to 7. RB had a solid performance here on the Harbor, dropping 25 kills. And overall, even though they lost, I think that Attacking Soul put up more of a fight than most people expected. This means that DRX will verse EG for a spot in playoffs, whereas Attacking Soul Esports will verse FUT for elimination. Our final match of the day is EDG vs T1. And EDG were actually slightly favored going into this one, since they're the top seed in China, whereas T1 are the 3rd seed from Pacific. The maps for this series are Fracture for T1, Haven for EDG, and then Pearl as the decider. Team comps here for Fracture are fairly standard, double duelist for T1, and then a Sky for EDG. I wanted to highlight this round where the Jet for Edward Gaming gets his knives up in just the 2nd round of the match.
And Kankan's on the hunt here. He wants a little bit of blood to be drawn. Barely gets across the line. Down to 6 HP. This has to be incredible. And it is! Nobody at the same time. Just found Sire player. And suddenly it's just Munchkin in a 1v4.
In the blink of an eye. Again, that full shield purchase paying dividends here. Munchkin on 60 HP and a Bulldog. What can he get done?
I don't think much.
Oh my god!
Absolutely nothing.
And then take a look at these 2 rounds, they got close towards the end of the game.
And they're forced away by the early flash, and actually there's a player hunting you down, but Kankan, oh, it doesn't quite connect this time. It's madness. He's actually got it. Ban, the one to find it. And now it's all getting messy here. Sire player goes down, but from the grave will take it back through. This is ridiculous. A 4v3, and you're right, they're kind of going back in, trying to find that timing plot. You have to go down. Nobody on the site. Still with flash to play. Takes down the player with a spike. Good trade as well from Smoggy. Great positioning. Knocks one towards tower, but his Chichu's got his side. And now all on ban. The 1v1. Oh, he almost got it back. And it looks like T1 once again back to their pacey ways. Carpe does have the ult, and Ban's already on in. He's really come alive in this half. Does Chichu manage to survive this fight? Yes, with Howdong by his side, they take down Munchkin, so they secure some safety. The plant's coming over towards the site, though. That should be down pretty soon.
Taking a while though. Kankang's still over towards A site, conscious of Lurk coming through. Orbital Strike will force somebody forwards. Carpe will find nobody, but Smoggy shuts down Sire.
It's a 3v4. Ban, Zeta, and Carpe. If they can close it out now, they will. And then, oh dear, Kankan still standing, just a little bit of a dip away, and for the 2nd time of asking, he gets it. Ban's gone. It's Carpe and Zeta now. Zeta does well, and so does Carpe. And now just down to 1. Howdong, how much more can you do in a 1v1? Howdong, can't do it. Zeta, gonna hold him back.
T1 end up taking their map pick of Fracture 13 to 10. Sire player looks good on the raise, and now we're headed to EDG's map pick of Haven. Team comps we have here are a Killjoy for T1 and a Cypher for EDG. For Haven, these 4 rounds were some of the best.
Side player looking to challenge Can. This guy doesn't stop. Got Sheriff on ban. Beyond that, it is just classic. So, did he just tag him as well?
Yeah.
Right. Right, fair enough. No, that's perfectly reasonable, Can. Yeah, fall away.
Oh, he's letting him off. Look at the spacing on the minimap here. It's just him. It's only him.
He's charging him down with a Marshall. We're a monsters. Can, you can't be doing this. How long going to find side player? Good trade. No one to come back in on that either.
One enemy
I was
remaining.
going to say, does he find Smoggy? Just how on left?
He's positioned. Oh, it's bizarre. He's in no man's land, but the HP is incredibly low. Ban.
No way.
There's no way. There is no
Surely
way.
not.
How long are you going to check that, right? You're going to check that? No way! Does Ban get away with daylight robbery? There's the first. Sire player goes down. He falls away with almost no threat, and the 3 players on his team already start flooding through towards A-Long. Another. The Rhea just scored, just 50 HP, and he still wants more. The cage in place, so he gets a second of respite here as they close the gap. Another for Can. This guy is playing it perfectly. One by one they face him, and one by one they fell. There's no way you get away with that.
They've still got to chip away at the bank now. The bankroll of EDG, sorry.
Can-Kang's got room to work here, and once again, rinse and repeat, run it on back. He's going to find Sire player. He avoids all the utility, but he can't avoid Ban. Yes, he can! Dips away, and he's still standing. He's still doing damage. Ban's in the middle of CT. He's trying to find something further. Chichu's got him dead. And Can, how is he doing that? How is he doing that?
Map 3 is Pearl, and like I said earlier, we're still on the old version. No changes to the B site, so we see a mirror matchup here with the Viper and Harbor. For Pearl, there are quite a few crazy rounds and insane highlights. Take a look.
Here we go. This is the fight we want to be seeing.
Maybe not.
Actually, could be nuts. The flash goes in. Can gets a couple of steps in. Close to the gap. He's absolutely nuts. There it is. The true protagonist. Gonna take towards the site, take the space. Haven't seen him falter just yet. 3 on the other side. He's still good for it. Oh, and even the backup, the support system, so good for EDG! He's reading him like a book! This guy doesn't know how not to win, finally falls, hold on! Ban, tell me you got something for me here in a 1v2. Ban, look back, he does. He's gonna find him. Okay, now the 1v1, steps are gonna be heard. Chichu knows it, but does he get around the corner in time? Ban! Oh, he's got around the corner just in time. Chichu's not been running the entire time either. He's creeping up on him slowly. Ban has no idea how close Chichu is. This is a disaster in the making. There's no way out of it. And Chichu's got him dead. Performance from him. He feels all that pressure coming in now. The Zeke's going to be countering it already. You're going to note a couple of players here. Dipped away from the fight. Munchkin almost had the best of him. But it's how long to succeed against Sire player. Big trade comes out, though. Munchkin's still standing. And Can removed. It's just chaos on the site already. But look at where the spike is. They haven't fully committed yet. How is he alive? How is he alive? How is this? What? He got nobody! How is this happening? Smoggy now tries to navigate the depths and he's found Zeta. The spike now creeping towards the site. Ban's got Smoggy. It's all on Chichu. This could be 12, and it is! Sire player sitting anti-flash once again, but it's Munchkin with the straight up spam. Gonna catch Howdong, making this site take a little trickier here. And Sire player, that's bold! And it works! Takes down Can and sits a little deeper on the site here. So much damage done so early.
Hero, at least. Spot just yet, finds another Chichu, will fall.
Oh, he wants more.
Yeah, he's hanging around.
Yeah. I mean, he's been bullied the whole game here, it feels like Can. Oh, belting shot! Go on! Oh, what? Wait, hold on. Hold on, no, Smoggy's 70 HP,
Lockdown
right?
off the plant, though.
No, Michael, I need you to relax. There's no way. There's no way, right? He's a little worried about the T. He's paranoid about the flank. No one's there. So they can just overwhelm, deal with the lockdown. And Smoggy's gonna get another, hold on. It's a 1v2 and he's got an isolated fight! Smoggy! Oh!
I don't even think those highlights do justice to just how intense and close this map of Pearl was. You can see that T1 were up 11-6 at one point, before EDG somehow win the next 6 in a row, and then T1 finally win another round to force OT. Can was again incredible on the jet, but it wasn't quite enough, and so T1 end up taking Pearl 14-12. Really close series overall, but at the end of the day, T1 just take the series 2-1. So this means that T1 will verse the winner of tomorrow's match between NRG and Na'Vi, whereas Edward Gaming will verse the loser of that match.